All right, it is Sunday night about 8 o'clock. I am about to leave to go to the Amazon warehouse, and I just got to thinking. I'm going to be paying off the second credit card here, the second out of 11, on November 1st. So excited about that milestone, and I'll show you a video of me paying off that credit card. But it just got me thinking, dreaming. Like there will be a time in the future when all the debt is paid and I'll have over $3,000 a month free and clear to do what we please. And I know it's a ways out, long ways out to get there, but a guy can dream, can he? And so I figured out, I was thinking about like, what are we going to do with the money? What are we going to do with over $3,000 a month? I think it's like 3,200 or something. But whatever. What are we going to do with it? And my first thought was, I'm going to take half of that money, about $1,500 a month, and put it in my 401k. We got to start building that thing up. So half of that money, 401k every month. So that'll be, over $20,000 a year into the 401k, the Vanguard. We'll choose some quality funds there. But what are we going to do with the other $1,500? My first thought was, let's just build up an emergency fund for 6 months or something, or even maybe even a year. But let's build up an emergency fund for a certain period of time, and then after that's done, what are we going to do with the $1,500? How can we invest it to grow it? Is what I really want to do. But where can you invest $1,500 a month and to get it to grow without a whole lot of risk? So I guess the stock market is the best way. I'm not going to have enough to buy real estate or anything like that. So I'm thinking the stock market might be the best way to grow the money, $1,500 a month. So just wanted to get your thoughts on what you would do if you had, over $3,000 a month. I think it's a good idea to start investing in the retirement fund. So put half the money in there. But maybe you think otherwise. But let me know what you think about that. What should we do? What should be a game plan? I know it's early, but I would just want to plan all this stuff out. The other thing that's going on, got a raise at Amazon. 2 raises. The company came out and said they're giving everybody in the warehouses across the country, a $1.50 raise an hour, $1.50 an hour. Plus, my 2-year anniversary is coming up, on October 16th, where I get another $1.50 raise there. So I'm gonna have $3 an hour more, $3 hour raise here coming very shortly. So very thankful that that's coming up. So just want to talk about that. It's Sunday night. I'm going to go to work, and we'll see how that goes. I'll report back here shortly, and then we'll go through my Monday workday with a full-time job. So we'll see how it goes. I'll check in with you here soon. 8:40 p.m. making our way to the warehouse. In the tunnel right now. These motorcycles, they're loud. All right, we're at the warehouse parking lot. It is busy, man. I don't know anything. I don't try to buy anything on Amazon, but I guess it's been Prime. I don't know if it's Prime week or it was just a couple days of Prime, but they're not allowing anybody to take vacation this week, October 9th through the 16th or whatever, because it's busy. The volumes have doubled since I last spoke about how slow it was getting. So it's crazy busy now. Amazon. But yeah, the volumes have doubled. It's crazy busy this week. Hopefully it slows down after that. I got a new position that I'm working on now. Instead of loading the truck, I'm unloading the truck now. And they have a new machine that they've just installed. Yeah, so they've installed this new machine. They call it a Genie. And basically when we unload the trucks, it goes down the conveyor belt and it automatically scans and then automatically goes to the right place where people are there to put it on the pallet and wrap it up and send it out to where it's supposed to go. Remember, this is a sort warehouse that I work at. Before the Genie, it was just all, there was 20 people with scanners that had to scan each package, move it to the right location, Now the Genie does it. It scans it and sends it to the right location. Then there's just somebody there waiting at each station to load the pallet up with the boxes. So that's another new piece of technology that they've brought in, and so we're able to do more and more volume in the warehouse because of it. But yeah, it's been busy. It's 8:45 now. I'm about to go in and work till 2 o'clock. They've been doing 5-hour shifts now because it's been so busy. So we're doing 5 hours. I'll get out at 2, and then maybe we'll talk. Otherwise, I'll see you in the morning. Have a good night. This guy here is sleeping in his car. There's caution tape on each side. I don't know what that means. I don't know. But, of course, a lot of people here have beat up cars. You know, we're warehouse workers. But he's in the back seat. He's in the back seat sleeping right now. Probably in between shifts, because this is tiring. This work is tiring. Alright, so I was not able to film last night because I was dog tired. We're getting out of the Amazon warehouse at 2 o'clock. And by the time I get home, it's 2:30. But by the time I go to bed, it's 3 o'clock. And then I have to wake up at 6. So I've been running on 3 hours of sleep for quite some time now. And I'm burnt out. It's starting to affect the full-time job and my efficiency there. So taking tonight off from the night because I have to get rest. I have to recharge the batteries. And then we'll get back at it again. But yeah. It's been rough. But what else is going on? Oh, my full-time job. You know, sales have been slower this year than in the past couple years, and they're starting to do layoffs. We just laid off one guy from my department. I thought there was going to be more, but there wasn't. So it's just one of those things that, you know, I think I'm safe. I mean, I'm a hard worker. I provide a lot of value. I lead by example. I don't gossip. There's no drama. You know, I try to go above and beyond, all that good stuff. So I think I'm okay, but you never know. Gotta always have the resume ready to go. Always sure you're kind of networking, and make sure you're always kind of expecting the unexpected. So you never know what could happen. That would be, man, that would hurt if I got laid off, because at this point I think I only have like maybe $3,000 left in savings. We've been going through it throughout the year. We had a little bit more to start, but you know, life happens, things pop up, and you have to pull savings to pay for things sometimes. So just trying to get to kind of tax time to have a little bit more of a cushion there, tax return time. But yeah, if I got laid off, that would be brutal, because if I didn't find a job really quickly, I'd probably have to file for bankruptcy, and we don't want that to happen. That would kind of ruin all of our plans and our goals that we had. But I guess I could always work full-time at the part-time warehouse job to hold me over. So maybe I could transition into that. Maybe I could find another job quickly. But man, it would have to happen quickly, because there's no funds to kind of support me being unemployed for any amount of time. Maybe, I guess, probably support myself for 2 weeks, and then I'll be in big trouble. So praying that I don't get laid off. That's something I'm dealing with. So yeah, dealing with all that. Now, my 2007 Jetta, I was just about to give this thing away to charity, to Habitat to Humanity. They have an auction company that comes and picks up cars, because I mean, it's running okay. It runs okay on the highways, fine. Stop and go traffic after 30 minutes, it starts riding rough, but manageable. But it started leaking water when it rained. Out of here, it was dripping water, drip, drip, drip. And the floorboards here, front and in the rear, were getting soaking wet. There was mold on the seat belts. They're not on there now, but I was so fed up that I was like, I'm done. I'm getting rid of this car. And then I thought second about it, and I was like, hold on. Is that a good idea? What happens if I need another car and I have to get a loan and all that? I was like, I can't afford that. So I said, stop, fix the problem. Where's the leak coming from? I don't know, but I just started sealing stuff up. Sunroof, got silicone, just went to town. I don't even care. Just went to town. Windshield, where it connects with the roof. Sealed it all the way down. I don't care. I just needed to try to fix the problem. So far it's been dry, and so I'm glad I thought about it again, because I was about to donate it, and I was like, I don't want to get myself in a situation where my other car breaks down and then I'm in real trouble. I have no money to put down as a down payment. I'm gonna get a high interest rate. I'm gonna have high monthly payments, and it's gonna ruin the plans. So I'm glad I thought about it again. Just run for 2 or 3 more years, and I'll be in the clear. So yep, just another issue that I deal with. But things are well. Just really tired. But I hope everyone is doing well out there. I'll have a video coming up shortly where I pay off the second credit card. It's coming up. Should be November 1st, I think. So be on the lookout. Thank you all. Bye. Alright, I'm driving around in my moldy 07 Jetta. I don't know. Hopefully you can hear me okay with the exhaust. I think it's a little loud. I think there's a leak in the exhaust pipe. But I actually got the spray mold. Yeah, I got the spray mold and I sprayed it all down. And so I got the mold out of the vehicle. So that's all good. So we're keeping it. Another update is the guy that was let go, that was laid off. Well, one of the guys from my department. He came in today to the office because he was handing in his laptop and his phone and all that kind of stuff. And man, it sucks. I just gave him he went in for a handshake. I just went in for the hug, gave him a hug, man. And he's trying to get help with some of another coworker that he was friends with before getting hired here. That both worked here. He's getting help from him, his friend, and just with networking and getting his resume updated. And I think he's gonna go see a recruiter tomorrow. So it's tough, man. He's a single father, has 2 kids, and living paycheck to paycheck. And but I hope he has some money saved so he can get by this tough time for him, and hopefully he can land something here shortly, so he's not out of work that long. And he has 2 kids, so he just needs to find work. And even if it's something that is, he mentioned, even if it was something that was part-time, or even if it's something that he full-time but didn't want to do it forever, at least he could start making some money. So that's his plan. When I talked to him, he, of course he was, down and depressed. He just, you wish you always have more notice than just being let go the same day. You wish that, employees have to give 2 weeks, but employers can just can you. They don't give you 2 weeks. And I don't think he's gonna get a severance or anything, or not even an extra paycheck. Or I think his boss tried to get him something, but I don't think it worked out. So it's just disappointing all around. So gotta be prepared. I'm not prepared to be laid off, so I can't. There's no money. There's no money available if I'm laid off. So it means find a job real quick, or the bills start getting past due, and that's either bankruptcy or try to deal with just paying back the past due. If I get past due a few months, then just working on paying that back once I get a job. So I don't know. I'm just thinking about the worst case scenario, but maybe I shouldn't think about it. Just stay optimistic. But on the way home from work, I'm tired. I can't work tonight because I'm dying. I need sleep. I'm gonna have a meltdown. I'm gonna have I don't know. I thought I was having a panic attack the other day, or I just couldn't concentrate or anything. It's just lack of sleep. That's all it is. Overworked and lack of sleep. And the Amazon warehouse job is killing me right now, because now they got me doing the hardest thing in the warehouse. I'm like the oldest person there doing the hardest thing in the warehouse. Like, shouldn't a young man be unloading 5 trucks? Me and another guy had 5 trucks, unloaded 5 trucks in 5 hours. Painful, thousands upon thousands. I don't know, there's probably 3,000 packages in each truck, 15,000 packages, half, so 7,500 each. Brutal. Anyway, I'm driving home. Let me get off this phone. Have a good night.